beer, 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 beer. It's time to drink beer. Welcome to the show. We're getting drunk, yeah, don't you know? Let's crack another cold one. Get ready to have some fun. On the ABV podcast, that's adventures in beer by volume. We got Ricky on the mic, and Brewoosh gonna keep it tight as they travel across the land, drinking everything out of cans. Yes, it's ABV podcast, adventures in beer by volume. We got Ricky on the mic, and Brewoosh gonna keep it tight as they travel across the land, drinking everything out of cans. Yes, it's the ABV podcast, adventures in beer by volume. Ricky and Brewoosh, they hitting the juice and telling you what they think about it.
Yeah! Welcome to the ABV podcast. Oh my God! The T-Roads band. They got pyro at the. Come on, that's the best float ever.
Actually, I know all those guys.
This is a 1 year.
Boys.
Okay, this is a 1 year anniversary of our show. We've only done like 2 episodes.
Yeah, we're useless.
But whatever, this is
We've
awesome.
actually pumped out a pretty decent amount of material, though.
I pumped out a lot of something else.
Where?
Anywho. Anywho, Ricky, how you doing?
You know, I'm feeling free. Feeling free, baby.
You're feeling free, dumb.
Yes.
Who are you today?
Ricky Independence.
Ricky Independence. Ricky Independence.
I'm trying to think if I had that name last year.
Nope.
I didn't?
No, you were Ricky.
Freedom?
I don't think you got into the gimmicky names yet. It was just Ricky.
Ricky Independence, I think, has a nice ring to it. How we doing?
Whoa, I'm doing good, and I'm the Brewoosh, and this is the ABV podcast. If you couldn't tell from that epic opening we just had, how'd you like that?
Loved it, man. I love it.
Okay, awesome, great combo. And we're also here with Dick Face. Which, what are you doing today?
Boris, my dear boy.
I had nothing. Boris.
Good. Let's keep it that way. We're hearing there was a little bit of a break in our 4th of July festivities. We've been drinking a couple things. What'd you start off with today, Ricky Independence?
I started off with a little concoction of Red Bull coconut flavor, which to me is, I think that's the best thing they put out. With all their flavors they're doing. Mix that with a little bit of...
Can you be a little bit more gay when you describe this?
what did I mix that with?
What did I mix that with?
Oh, vodka.
Oh, vodka.
Vodka. Yum.
Red Bull, coconut, and vodka.
So I started off the little morning energizer. I had that about 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Then I moved on to a Miller Lite. I think was the first thing I had.
The first thing.
The American flag. Are you interviewing me?
Yeah.
American flag cans, very nice taste. Fucking aluminum bottles, twist top. You can close them if you need to.
I like the twist top because it reminds me of something else that I do.
You twist a lot of things, double hand motions, twist, Gawk 2000.
Hawk Tua.
Oh my God. The Hawk Tua is me.
Hey, how about you shut your mouth?
Hawk Tua is inevitable, and it's found its way onto this podcast. Shout out to her though, she's cute. So if you hear this and you need any kind of we may pay you for an appearance if you're looking for anything down the road. We're all about that.
We're all about getting the Hawk Tua girl on this podcast because you think she's cute and you're alone?
No.
Well, that's what I heard.
No, we could get her on just because it'll juice the views.
It'll juice something down. Shut your mouth! This freaking kid, he's always saying stuff. All right. What else did you have today, though? That wasn't the only
I
thing.
had the watermelon jalapeno IPA from Tin Bridge.
Tin Bridge Brewery out of Westfield?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's try this again. There's a story about the Tin Bridge, and Dickface over here is going to tell us about it real quick.
Yeah, so Tin Bridge is a classic story. It's quite unique,
Oh,
actually.
Jesus, I can't take any more. That freaking voice. I'm going to freaking smack every baby in existence if I listen to that voice any longer. Oh, God. Ugh. Oh, God. I hate it so much. Well, anyways, I started off my day with Summer Shandy from Night Owl. It was actually delicious. Oh, no, that's not true. Sam Adams came out with a light beer recently, and boy, that is delicious. Very crisp. It's got a nice fruit notes to it, too. You know, a little bit of that lemonade and limeade going on there. Oh, I could have that all day long. So good. And then, yeah, I tried one of those little watermelon roasted jalapeno beers there. Not bad, not bad. I'll definitely give them another try. All right, but we're having a great time here at the 4th of July parade in East Longmeadow 2024. Doing good. Great day. It's not raining this year like it was last year. Gonna have a couple other beers coming up. Everybody else is drinking mimosas. Yep, that's about what's happening. I didn't know this friggin' dickhead was going to show up today. He ruined everything. It was going to be a really good day, but this asshole had to show up.
Sorry about that. But,
God, shut up. Stop talking. How's your mother?
yeah, slapping the bag.
The vampire. Slapping the bag? What is that supposed to mean?
She drinks wine out of a bag.
So she's slapping it while she's drinking it?
I think that's what the young kids call it.
Is that what the young kids call drinking wine out of a bag? She's slapping the bag.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm not as mad as you anymore.
Absolutely. I just want to give a shout out to Miss Western Massachusetts. If you're hearing this, you look good. You look great.
She has a penis, by the way.
I didn't see one.
Oh, God.
I don't see it. Whatever.
If I don't see
She could be sticking all kinds of stuff back there. I don't know.
Yeah, if I don't see it, then we're good.
That's how that works?
There's no bulge.
Would you ever get with a dude? As long as I don't see a dick, I'm good.
Hey, if there's no dick, there's no prick, right?
Huh? What? This got weird. All right, let's watch the rest of this parade. Oh, wait. No, Nick, you grabbed a new beer.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm trying to provide a little bit of entertainment here. I have an American lager from Leadfoot Brewing out of Chicopee, Mass. They're actually brewing out of a pretty historic building in an area for brewing industry in general. That area, but this is really good stuff. It's just a nice weedy, bready, kind of light, easy to drink, smooth lager. I don't like how they don't date their cans, but
Yeah.
on a lager.
Shut up.
On a lager, you don't really have any worries about that. You know what I mean? In my opinion, like it has a pretty long shelf life. So,
Right.
especially getting from a local liquor store who,
You can pick them up at the stores here?
yeah. So shout out to one of my favorite spots lately, City Line Liquors in East Longmeadow.
I like how it just flows off the tongue real good. City Line Liquors.
Oh, it's great. It's a great name. They got good stuff. They recently remodeled. If you ever are interested in finding they got some unique stuff. They got all the typical stuff too. So shout out City Line. If you guys ever want to sponsor, holla at me. My name is Ricky.
I've had that same beer before, and I really like it. Now, Ricky, you have mentioned before, I don't know if on the podcast, that you weren't that big of a fan of the weedy malty stuff.
Well, I wouldn't call this malty, but my tastes, I do want to say in the past year since we started this, my tastes have not drastically, but they've changed a lot. I find myself going away from the heavier, thicker kind of IPAs more so, and I'm finding myself enjoying some of the more classic styles of beer.
I would totally agree. I'm in the same exact boat. I tried doing a couple of the doubles recently, double IPAs, and I couldn't get on board with them.
I still think they have their place, like certain, you know what I mean. But I don't know what it is. It's I guess it may have something to do with age too, and just the more you're drinking and stuff like that.
I mean, I'll definitely admit that I went pretty hard with all different kinds of different cans. You know, like I did a lot of. Like I think Long Live, I did about 28 different beers, and they were practically all IPAs.
And you've been going harder than anybody I've ever seen.
Well, thank you.
You've tried so many fucking beer. I can't even comprehend it, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I respect that. I'm sure you're doing it for a reason to.
I was trying to see if I could actually tell a difference between a lot of the different ones. A lot of the ones that I do these things called takeovers every once in a while now, where I just try a massive amount of different brews from the same brewery. Right. Long Live was one of them. Equilibrium, I think, was one of them. Yeah. Widowmaker, a couple other ones, some real good ones. And the majority of what they put out there is IPAs, double IPAs, right. Mostly double IPAs, some of these places, all the time. They just know that sells. Hey, these guys are good.
That's Trailer Trash, baby.
Trailer Trash!
Shout out Trailer Trash. They probably do more fucking shows in Western Mass or Springfield, Greater Springfield. They put on.
So let's go there. Aw, come on! I want the good part.
They're good, man.
They are, but I want to be there when he does the chorus.
I know.
Here we go. Let's go there.
Oh, they're doing great.
Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Can you take me higher?
You used this in a video, right?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You used to love Creed. Bro.
I love Creed.
This guy was a big Creed head.
I was a Creed.
You used him in a lot of videos back.
I didn't. That's not true. I don't know where you're getting that from. Oh, whatever.
Aquarium video.
That was Dave Matthews Band, yo. The space between the 10 and... Oh, my God.
I think I heard it.
No!
All right. Well, you would know.
Shut up. Shut up, dickhead.
Yeah, I hate when there's lulls and there's no music.
I hate when Lowell's show up. I hate when Lowell just shows up.
Lowell Mass.
Stop shouting out everything.
They had a hockey team, the Lowell Loch Ness Monsters.
Really?
Really cool semi-pro. Well, it was a pro hockey, but minor league hockey team. The Lowell Loch Ness Monsters.
What a weird thing to know.
I know a lot of weird things.
All right.
Just like I know fucking...
Anyways. I thought we were getting at something. So anyways, yeah, I did a lot of... No. We were talking about double IPAs. And yeah, I don't know. It just kind of got old. And then I really wanted to know what Pilsners were like. I wanted to try to see if I could really... because with the stuff that doesn't use hops, I feel like, maybe you can develop a palate better by doing things that are very similar. You know, you can taste a clear difference between Citra and, Nelson Sauvin, right? Yeah. So the hops are kind of like, one thing. Then you move on to the maltier stuff, the European stuff, Pilsners, wit beers and stuff and everything. And then I don't know, I just kind of like the flavor a lot better. So
they are flavorful.
Why are you speaking? Freaking kid. You're still talking.
I think that every style of beer has its place, and it depends on what exactly you want to do that day. if you're trying, like, that.
This is a bumper sticker you saw on the back of a truck yesterday.
No, but that's true, and it also depends on your age and your tolerance, and everything goes into the experience of having a day of drinking, which I think.
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing.
This will be the day that I
Die.
Oh, God, I hate this kid so much.
I didn't know I was speaking. I'm sorry.
Take it away, dickhead.
His name is Boris. Wait. Boris. We have Boris Zolkov.
Nobody knows that.
Walking into
Nobody
the room
knows
here.
that.
Yo,
Nobody knows
has to
that.
know
I don't
it.
want to know it. I want to forget it
Oh, come on,
as
we
quick
gotta-
as possible. Wow, that's a big truck. Oversized.
That's what
Who are these guys?
Oversized
East.
Hey, I'll give
East
you an
Meadow
oversized
Enterprise.
loaf. Wait, I'm sorry.
Stop, man.
I don't want to get canceled. You're hot.
All right, I'm gonna go
Can you
snag
call
something else.
people hot anymore though? Can you say like you're good
The
looking?
ones that are on fire.
I have to go.
All right, we're gonna take a break here.
It smells like fucking firecrackers.
Smells like fucking firecrackers. That's Pauline Lamoth.
Pauline.
In my
102 years young. Oh my God, she smells like
Oh my
firecrackers.
God, that is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the oldest woman in town.
102 years young.
How do you live that?
Pauline Lamoth.
Do you think she has a
Lamoth.
special regimen? Like
Why?
a diet?
You know what I think? I think you should shut your mouth forever. That's what I think.
No, actually, that brings up a good topic because I actually.
Wait, here's the kid that drives around the front end loader.
Oh my God, he's
That's a
drinking
literal. He's drinking a beer.
Look at him. He's so thirsty. He has not dropped that can from his mouth. Look at him. But I actually saw a video on a woman who was like 110, and she was like, I drank a beer every single.
You mean
day.
110 years old?
Yes.
110.
Like the weight?
She was she was 110 years old, and she said she drank a beer every single day.
Well, let's do it.
And that was the key to her longevity.
You know, I went to the doctor's the other day for a physical,
And
and
they said, you're going to die. Yay. All right, we got to take a break.
Watering gardens is my line, says Green Thumb J. McGrew. But when you want to quench your thirst, then here's the thing to do.
You ought to make friends with Valley Forge, the beer with a wonderful flavor. Make friends with Valley Forge. Do yourself a big favor.
It's pale, it's light, it's smooth.
It always tastes just right, so you ought to make friends with Valley Forge, the beer with a wonderful flavor.
When friends drop in, invite them to make friends with Valley Forge. If they're like most people today, they like a modern beer. A beer that's pale, light, smooth. Yes, they like Valley Forge beer because every drop is brewed especially to suit the modern taste. For thirst-quenching refreshment, for downright satisfaction, there's just nothing quite like Valley Forge beer. In fact, the most a host can do for friends is serve Valley Forge.
So you ought to make friends with Valley Forge, the beer with a wonderful flavor.
Welcome to the show. We're getting drunk, yeah, don't you know? Let's crack another cold one. Get ready to have some fun. On the ABV podcast, that's Adventures in Beer by Volume. We got Ricky on the mic, and Brewoosh gonna keep it tight as they travel across the land, drinking everything out of cans. Yes, it's the ABV podcast, Adventures in Beer by Volume. Ricky and Brewoosh, they hitting the juice and telling you what they think about it.
This should be
Okay.
on here.
And now here's a freaking story from Dickface.
so anyway, I went to the doctor and had a physical a couple weeks ago, and when the doctor asked me, he said, do you drink alcohol? And I said, of course, absolutely I do. And he said, well, how much? And I told him probably about 4 or 5 pack a day of the IPAs. And he said, well, you know, women who are pregnant shouldn't have alcohol. And I looked at him and I said, well, I'm not a woman, and I'm not pregnant. And he goes, well, you're a man, and you'll be okay. So I don't think the doctor was upset. He said, you can drink alcohol. So to your statement, Ricky, you drink every day and you'll live to 105, maybe 110.
I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the worst stand-up bit I've ever heard in my entire life. And he has ruined the 4th of July for me. I hate myself. I got all dressed up today, too. This is a sad moment in American history.
I saw you dancing in the gym.
You both born in hell. Could break that Satan spell. Planes flying high and you paused it.
I'm sorry.
No, you skipped
we got
it.
Chuck Berry.
We got Chug Berries.
Oh shit, we got something crazy we can dance to. Let's get up. Oh, dance to it. Dance to it.
What's going on here?
Get the cheerleaders out.
All right.
Trying to get the dance on, baby.
Oh my God! What is going on?
I'd like fortune cookies and Genesee beer.
You crazy Genesee beer with fortune cookies?
Why not? I like Genesee beer. It's good with everything.
Oh, I call manager. You crazy, you Philip, your lid? Why you want Genesee beer with fortune cookies?
Because Genesee beer is naturally more refreshing. Because Genesee beer is made with Hemlock Lake water. Purest natural brewing water in the USA. And hop blossoms from the Sacramento Valley. And nature's finest barley. Brew them all in a special way, and you've got Genesee beer. The one beer that combines lightness with flavor.
Okay, mister, but let me ask you one thing. How can Genesee beer combine lightness with flavor?
Tail end of the famous parade down here. This is the moment when the Melha Shriners pull up with their mini bikes.
Oh yeah.
And their turbans.
Yeah.
And their freaking what are those Abu hats called?
Those are turbans.
No, turbans are the cloth. What are these guys wearing?
Those are the moose hats.
The moose hat. Moose hats?
I made that up.
Moose hats.
Moose Lodge.
Moose Lodge hats. Okay. Here are the clowns.
I'm already drunk. It's 12 p.m.
It's all good.
But hey,
this
is the best part of the parade.
I
in
love
my opinion.
this. Is
you
the
have
best
a
part.
mixture of very, very, very scary 50-year-old men dressed in clown makeup.
Yes,
but then you also have them doing extreme stunts with motorcycles and go-karts, and to me, it screams America.
America! 50-year-old clowns on scooters!
This reckless activity with no real meaning to it, no real sense, but just, hey, we fucking fire up the motors and we use gasoline, bitch.
Yeah! Dickface, you got anything to say about that?
That is great.
All right, I thought not. All right. All right, here we got the boom.
You use for
boom.
That landscape guy?
No, that was Dick Cheese.
Oh,
get out of here, bee. Hey, there's a bee flying around my face.
Oh no.
Oh, somebody's about to get hung. Dead man walking. Shame. That bee is back. All right, here they are, the Melha Shriners with their little go-karts. I think Ricky was being generous when he said 50-year-old men. Some of them are clearly into their 70s. He spit freaking Miller Lite all over me when I said that. And now I smell awesome. Here they come. The highlight, the end of the parade when there's a traveling ramp that goes up the back side and down the front side.
That's what she said.
Wait, who?
Her name was Donna, and she had a big butt.
I let him riff for a second, and he couldn't go through with it.
What are you talking about?
Donna and her big butt, right?
Yeah, that was a true story.
That was real?
Yeah, ask this guy.
Hey, Dickface.
Yeah.
You know about Donna and her big butt?
Fucking massive ass.
All right, I guess it's true then. I had another drink here. What was that? It was like pineapple double creamsicle from a brew yard out of New York? Brew tree.
I had a sip of that as well. Very. I don't know if I'd even call that a beer. Like,
It was very sweet.
And I'm agreeing more to what you were saying about a year ago, going back to how my tastes have changed and how some of this stuff, like, you really can't drink more than one. They're delicious. They're great. They taste great, but they're so freaking heavy. It's like drinking a milkshake. Like
But I could definitely pound like 5 milkshakes.
Hey, to each their own, baby.
Yeah.
To each their own.
To each their own. To each their
To
own.
teach their home.
To teach their tone.
Hey, wait, should we get a little review on this? Because...
What's that?
This is a little kind of a unique beer.
Oh, another one from Tin Bridge.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that story about the Tin Bridge again?
Yep.
I hate this kid so much. Like, so much. I haven't seen this kid in like freaking 5 years. Shut up. I'm talking about how much I hate this kid. The freaking asshole. All he does is screw up. His dad hates him. His stepdad hates him. His sister doesn't even show up to anything. I mean, his mother is a straight up vampire. And she won't even admit it. He keeps on texting her like, how come you won't come to the parade with me? And she makes up some shit. But really, it's because she's sleeping in her coffin in the attic. Oh, there it is. Here's the ramp. Yeah, there he goes. Whee! That's awesome. Good times. Good times. I mean, if Dickface wasn't here, it'd be even better times, but he is. All right. Let's get serious. All right, so what's the story of this place?
So it's
Tin Bridge.
All right. So it was originally a car wash, believe it or not.
Okay, see, like, I asked him to tell me the story before, like an hour ago. He didn't even mention the fact that it was a car wash before, and quite honestly, nobody cares. So is the story pretty much that it used to be something else and now it's named after a bridge?
A railroad, but yes, yeah. Nonetheless.
No, it's called Tin Bridge.
Because the railroad went over the it crossed several bridges in Westfield, and
Yeah, but this is one in particular bridge.
correct. It was a famous, and it was
Okay,
called,
so they're calling it after a bridge that's near them.
correct.
Okay, so that's the story?
In a nutshell, yeah.
Freaking hate this kid so much. That's the story. There's a bridge near them, and they just called it that. You guys are acting like it's a great story.
No. Let me provide a little bit of context, okay?
Is it about the fact
So-
that it used to be a car wash? See, you didn't even know that. This asshole over here thought that was interesting.
I don't want to pretend. Let me get this straight. I am not from Westfield. Every town in the state has a unique history, and you're not going to get a better story from the people that live there. I just want to say I don't live there. But from what I've gathered from my good friend Boris over here is that this bridge was basically... It's typical in Massachusetts. You find shitty fucking infrastructure all over the place that needs to replace. It's long overdue. Okay, this was one of them. They called it Tin Bridge because it was literally made out of fucking scrap metal sheeting, and trains were going over this. Okay, people were walking over this. They eventually, I believe, they replaced it, Boris, but this was a big part of their history. It was a place people would go to hang out. Young kids, high school kids would go there. A lot of, and it endured some vandalism, stuff like that.
These are street sweepers, by the way, in case anybody's getting weirded out by the audio.
But the fact that they named the brewery after this just so happens they moved into a property that sat right on the rail line. And it's kind of a unique piece of local history that if you're not from there or if you've never been there, you wouldn't really understand it. But it's local folklore, and I kind of appreciate that.
What's the folklore?
I just told you.
Oh,
So
Jesus
all you
Christ.
gotta do is just do a couple of drugs and go over that bridge when it was a bridge.
Kids would hang out.
Right.
It was like
It was a
local
rickety-
spot for people to hang out.
That's not
Holy
folklore.
Bridge.
Yeah, it is.
That's just a
That's
spot.
town lore. That's town lore.
Town lore.
Yeah. Every town has a place.
Sometimes kids would go there and hang out.
And almost
No,
fall off.
no, but
and
it was a
there was a death or two, and it was
yes, people died there. And
They have died there?
Yeah,
So is there
it
ghosts?
was a dangerous
I don't know
bridge.
about
It was
ghosts
a
if you believe
danger.
in it.
It was a dangerous infrastructure. It was fucking garbage.
Okay.
And of course, and you'll.
So
find
why
out-
would the brewery name itself after the worst thing in this town?
Why wouldn't you? I mean, come on. There's some history behind it. Death.
Oh,
And
Jesus
fucking-
Christ. Yeah, okay, that's what we want to name our brewery after. Some kids died here. It was awesome.
Well,
Let's call our brewery that.
If you're thinking of a name and you want to be local and you want to have some kind of special meaning to it, everybody in Westfield, I'm sure, knows what the Tin Bridge was.
100%. 100%. If you ask any local in Westfield, Tin Bridge, if you mention...
Did you ever go to hang out there?
I thought I died there, so yes.
You thought you died there, so therefore, yes, you did go there?
He's actually dead.
I'm actually completely a ghost.
But
So
to me,
if anyone in Westfield, if you bring up Tin Bridge
Bridge,
before
they'll
the
know where it
brewery,
is.
fuck the brewery, before the brewery, you
the
said
brewery,
Tin
yeah.
Bridge,
let's,
everyone would know what it was. Everyone.
it's a
But
local
why?
legend.
It's
a
just,
local
it's
legend.
so dumb.
No, it's not
so
that dumb.
dumb.
Let me tell you a little bit more history behind
Well,
it.
somebody goes into Westfield and goes like, so what do people do here for fun? And then somebody goes, oh, you got to go to the worst spot in the whole town.
We drink under the bridge and possibly get run over by a train.
So the other,
that's Massachusetts.
the
That's
other-
Western
Dickhead, why didn't you die there?
actually, no, I thought I did, but let's back
No,
it
no,
up.
no,
Hold
no,
on,
seriously.
You almost
Let's back it
had
up.
You had an experience there, though.
Correct.
Wait,
Tell us
do
your
people
experience.
still get hurt there?
No, because it's a bike trail now.
God damn it.
It's been repaired.
So-
Where's
Hold on,
where's
I'm
the
not
next most dangerous spot in Westfield? Can you just go there?
Yes. Wait, but hold on, I'm not done. Here's the reason this place is so historic, because tobacco was a big deal. It still is a big deal, but there are several
cigarette?
several tobacco fields that actually are below this bridge, and they still are active today that developed or
This is taking a very long time here.
So they had to repair the bridge. The bridge is crucial,
so
but the initial infrastructure was terrible.
correct.
Right? It was dangerous.
It was fucking dangerous.
You
as
said a couple
oh,
kids died from
Dead.
playing around there.
Not even that. I mean, you could fall through. I mean, if you're a skinny.
I get it. It's freaking dangerous. What was the tobacco thing all about?
So the tobacco thing is all about. There are several tobacco fields
You've already said that.
underneath
Under
this
the
bridge.
bridge?
Under the bridge.
Under the bridge, under this one bridge, there are several tobacco fields.
Oh, absolutely. Acres.
What?
Acres.
There's acres underneath one bridge.
Well, there's
flooding
7
the
bridges in
My
Westfield. That
God, but we're talking about one bridge.
under that bridge is a river, but
Holy God! This has nothing to do with tobacco fields, does it?
No,
I hate this kid.
Wait. Honestly,
Ricky, I'm gonna kill this kid.
Honestly,
I'm going to kill this kid. Ricky.
Although that we're kind of like jumbled here. I think Westfield deserves its own episode because it's actually a super interesting town. It's an important town to this area.
Okay, see, what I'm hearing is that we're just giving up on whether or not this is actually an iconic name for a brewery. Oh, my dear God. Oh, my dear.
I can't explain it because my storytelling is fucking horrible. Because they came from another country.
Peels, glorious Peels, the beer with the long-lasting head. With the smooth lager flavor and glorious crown, it holds in the flavor all the way down. Oh, it's Peels, glorious Peels. Oh, what a wonderful beer. Have a good meal with it, drink a good deal of it. Glorious, glorious Peels.
And the reason Peels taste so wonderfully good, so gloriously refreshing, is because it has a natural flavor lid, a long-lasting head that seals in all the smooth lager flavor like the lid on a stein used to do. That's why Peels gives you smooth lager flavored glass after glass after glass.
Have a good meal with it, drink a good deal of it. Glorious, glorious Peels. Glorious, glorious Peels.
About an hour later, and we are doing. What are we doing?
We have a special limited edition. It may not be limited, but it
Limited?
is special.
Limited? Limited.
It's from Connecticut Valley Brewing Company.
The worst brewing company in Connecticut.
They're out of South Windsor, Connecticut.
South Windsor.
A little bit overpriced and a little bit overhyped,
Full of whiz.
in my opinion. But I actually bought this from Reins Deli in Vernon, Connecticut. You might have heard of it. It's kind of a semi-famous deli.
Famous. I'm just pointing them all out.
Fuck you.
Is that how it's pronounced, do you think? Maybe it's like Reins or something like that.
It's Reins.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Great breakfast spot for sure. Lunch too. It's a New York style deli.
And if you come down this weekend, you can get a 2-for-1 meatloaf dinner, right?
Yeah.
Who's paying you?
It's not sponsored, but
okay. All right.
if anybody
Sound
from
like-
Reins hears this, we will take sponsorships and we will sell out immediately. Just give us money. Okay. But, so we have their beer. They made a special collaboration with Connecticut Valley Brewing and Reins Deli.
You said all that already.
They made a collaboration.
Oh my God.
It is called, Reins Pickled Pills. It's a 5% ABV Pilsner. And unfortunately, they don't actually brew this with Reins pickles, which makes me so fucking angry.
Wow.
Pardon my language to little boy here, but
wow.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Wow.
In my opinion. Pickle flavor, like, and then you're just slapping the name. It's a freaking.
You are mad.
It's a classic case of bullshit, commerciality, fucking bullshit.
Commerciality bullshit.
But in that case, I actually cut up some of the pickles. Reins Deli, they sell, they're kind of famous for their half-sour pickles.
Okay.
I bought a bucket of their pickles.
Okay.
Sliced them up.
Okay.
And I've garnished them into the beer.
You scooped them out of a bowl and put them in this.
Yes, and now we have these nice little
It's not
glasses.
really garnishing. I have to drink it.
A couple pickles to each glass, a little half glass here. And let's give it a try, see if the pickles make any difference in the...
I don't know what it tastes like without it.
I know.
Oh, jeez.
I do, though.
Hey.
Cheers, everybody. I love all you guys. You guys are great buddies. Cheers.
Oh.
Salty off the top.
No.
Very salty, very briny. I like it, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why am I getting like cinnamon?
Because you're weird.
I wouldn't be getting that.
I love salty salt. So much salt.
How's the pulled pork, everybody?
Yum.
Really good.
Alright.
Is there any left?
Yeah, the whole thing full.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be a bitch. It's not that bad, dude.
But it's bad.
No, it's not.
All right, so this is what we're going to shut up. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Let's do a segment here called
Yeah, what? Come on, Bush got issues. Bush got issues. When he need to sneeze, he got a problem with the tissues. Bush got issues. Bush got issues. Stay about his business or you leave him with some stitches. Traffic lights too long and the color is wrong. Have the right of the way. Get the fuck out my way. He slap a baby in the face if they step out of place. He kill a man in his sleep for counting too many sheep. He hate it when his ice is too damn cold. He hate the grocery store lines cause they too damn slow. He call the EMTs cause it's gonna be a massacre. Too many commercials, it's gonna be a disaster. Play that music too loud, he'll beat your head into the ground. Play that music too low, bitch better get up and go. Oh wait, there's one thing I forgot to mention here. Bush ain't so bad when he's filled up with beer. So if he ain't acting quite like himself, get him a cold one, but not the one from the shelf. If he gets a warm beer, he'll destroy your face. Little pieces of your skull all over the place. That be a shame, little man, cause you know that I miss you. But we ain't got no time for that. This is Bush got issues. Bush got issues. Bush got issues. When he need to sneeze, he got a problem with the tissues. Bush got issues. Bush got issues. Stay about his business or you leave him with some stitches.
every time I think of something that bugs me, I write it down in my notebook here, and I've gathered a list of about 300 things. All right, let's start from the top. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. What's the problem with the term raw weather? Where did that come from? Raw. This weather is raw. You're like, yo, first off, that's sick. All right, and what are you talking about? What, is there supposed to be cooked weather?
Rick, why is his name Dick Face?
But that's not the question.
Yeah. I want to hear the origin.
I want to hear what your opinion is on using the term raw weather. It feels raw outside.
I think it's stupid.
I think that should only be reserved for like -20 weather and like 20-mile-per-hour winds, and fucking you step outside and your face becomes raw, which has happened out here in Massachusetts plenty of times.
Fair enough.
You have more to say?
Nope.
Okay, good. Well, you're wrong. So
your opinion doesn't matter.
All right, so you know, like when you go to Dunkin', hey, you know what's the problem here, right? So when you go to Dunkin' Donuts and you get a coffee, you know how they got that little the thing that closes the hole where you drink out of, but you can pull that whole thing off, you know, or some of the lids anyway. You know, what's that about? What's that thing? You pull the whole thing off. What for?
The tab?
Well, it's the tab, but it's not like attached to the thing. You can rip it off of the top.
Why, so you're asking why?
What's that for? Why would they make it like that?
Why would they make that? I mean, maybe because I think it's you got to keep it warm. They have the
Jesus
tab.
Christ.
But why?
Okay, Ricky, why do they have that tab?
To keep shit from going into your drink, to keep it closed.
But how come the thing doesn't come with that already on it? Why is it a detachable thing?
I see the question.
Because some people don't want to drink out of a sippy cup. They want to take their lid off.
I don't think that's still the question.
It's still a sippy cup.
Why would they have
No, but are you saying you take
tab?
the lid?
Not the lid. The tab that goes over the hole.
Now, I don't know if
It's like a separate plastic thing that you can take off.
Dickface has an answer. A question.
Oh,
for you.
Jesus Christ.
So it's the same thing as the Starbucks. I don't know if you're that bougie, but they have the removable tab straws.
Yes.
Why would they have that?
My guess is
Straws?
Not straws, but it's like a removable tab.
It's a sanitary thing, is my guess.
Is that what it'd be?
Yeah.
That's
They don't want to hand you a lid that's wide open. I don't know.
They can hock two in it.
I feel like I've seen things where I don't care. Whatever. All right, it's stupid. Hey, what's the deal with paper straws? Why did we immediately go to paper? There was all these other things out there. Corn, avocado, all these things that are way better than paper. Why did we do paper?
It's probably cheaper to mass produce.
True.
I think big paper is responsible.
Goddamn big paper. Goddamn big paper.
WB
Got us
They're
again.
trying to stay alive.
It's true.
Paper has always been big in this country, but
A lot of businesses.
sorry, I'm eating pickle chips. Paper's always been big in this country, and they're probably trying to hang on by a thread.
Yeah.
So hey, paper straws, they suck. They don't work.
They don't, and they know they don't work,
They're
and that's the thing that
soggy,
pisses me off.
They're already going away, though. I'm starting to.
You know what, Nick? That's smart thinking right there because a lot of paper companies have closed in the past, so they're probably trying to stay alive. Yeah, stay
Hey,
afloat.
we'll make you straws. They're environmentally
Hey,
friendly.
you know what else pisses me off? What's the deal with on the last episode clips? Like, yo, I want to watch my show. I don't want to be having 5 minutes of your freaking airtime being wasted reminding me that stuff is going on. I don't care. It's everybody's own responsibility to get caught up, goddammit.
True.
I want the show to start. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the deal with it? I would say people like us, I think we all agree with what you're saying is that don't waste my time.
Don't ever say people like us. Ever. Don't ever.
People like you.
Thank you.
They're not like us. They're not like us.
You're right, you're not the same.
That's all.
You should know your...
They're not like us. They're not like us.
What the hell? Okay.
Cut that song in too.
I'm good.
When you edit. Okay? Kendrick Lamar, not like us.
I actually think it'd be a great idea.
They're not like us. They're not like us.
Hey, what's the deal? We got all these people that go to the convenience stores, and all they do all day is sit in their car scratching stuff. Those scratchers.
Yeah.
What's the deal with those people?
Oh
You
my
can't
God.
tell me
Don't-
they're winning all the time.
Don't get me started, man.
I think they have a problem because I it's a waste of money.
This deserves its own episode.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing it right now.
All right.
I can't even. I'll go too long.
Okay,
It'll
you got a 1 minute. Go.
I mean, how deep do you want to go with it? It's the most profitable areas for the Massachusetts. I'm talking Massachusetts state lottery are poor areas. It's people that are desperate, trying to get out of their situation, and that the lottery is actually preying on them. They're fucking desperate. They're also a little stupid because you're not gonna fucking win. Eventually, maybe you win. There's people that play their whole lives and they don't win more than $1,000, and they're just chasing it. And that's what people do. I see it every day. I go to a lot of low-income areas, and that's where you see people scratching tickets. And it's actually kind of sad. But again, I like scratch tickets too. I'm a typical Massachusetts asshole. We like scratch tickets. It's all part of the culture here, honestly. You don't have to.
Your minute's up.
Good.
I tried to fit it all in there.
Well said. Well said.
All right.
But what's the deal?
The deal is it's
your point.
something addictive. It's something that.
But they'll
it's
go
fun to
in and
do.
out like getting $30 scratch
Yeah,
tickets.
It's like an activity.
The lottery
activity.
has them by the...
I feel like they got to start with like at least $1,000. The amount of scratchers they're getting.
Yeah.
You know?
It seems like that, yeah.
And
Oh.
I think recently they've changed it to cash only, so you can't even buy them on a credit card or a debit card.
Really?
Like you have to...
I didn't know that was a thing.
A lot of places they'll do debit.
They will?
Yep.
Huh.
I know
Not
that.
credit though. You can't buy it on credit.
Yeah, you can't buy it on a credit card. A debit
Debit
because
card.
it's pure. It's
But
pure
a lot of
bank account
places
money.
won't do debit either because It's all.
I wanted to suggest that, like, if they're going to make money from that, well, there should be a separate line for it. It should just be a vending machine. You know why? Because I go into a freaking convenience store and I want like a water and like a granola bar, and I just want to be on my freaking way, for crying out loud. Okay? Nope, I gotta wait for freaking this old jerk to be. Can I have 2 of the number 5s and 3 of the number 7s, please? And I had this one, and I said, can you check on that one? Oh God, get out of my way! Get out of my way! I guess I could say that about any line that has people that, couponers. All right, that's what kick them in the nuts. All right. If you see, this is a special announcement from the Brewoosh himself. If you see old people in the freaking grocery store line and you just want to get some freaking milk and they pull out their coupon book, kick them in the face.
Yeah. Well,
and be like, "Oh, sorry, never mind."
That's why I didn't want to get into it, because I'll go into these places for work, and there's something I need to do, but these people are in my way, right? And it's typically like 40 plus individuals going age, but younger people are still into it. But you'll have like 50, 60-year-olds, and they'll have their own booklets.
Yeah.
With about 100 fucking tickets. 100. And all of those tickets have to be individually scanned by the clerk.
Yeah, screw that.
And it's insane.
And I don't like it.
It's insane.
Next one. How about this? Wait.
Keep looking at it.
No, get rid of it.
Well, you have to finish.
I don't want to finish it. I don't want to throw up. I got an hour and 45-minute drive home. That's going to make me puke. Okay?
Yeah, screw you off.
You had to pair the freaking worst beer.
Man, everybody's getting this generation. Man.
Generation. How about this? What's the deal with this? You go to the gas stations and you prepay inside because that's just how they want to do it. And then you don't know, so like I don't know, $20, right? Okay, and then it's going good until you get to about $18, and then it slows down. And then you gotta sit and wait there until you get the full $20.
Why are you prepaying?
I don't know. That's just the way that they want to do it.
Oh, they don't allow.
Or if you only have cash, or you just want to pay cash, or something like that. I don't. There's some places that definitely it's like, no, you have to prepay for some reason.
I understand the cash, and I know what you're talking about because I do find that.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Okay, what's your opinion about it?
I think it's they don't want to you know what I mean? Like they don't want to credit you back when you go over, so they just have to slow it down.
But why doesn't it just stop when you get to 20? Just going fine, stopped. The same way that you would if you just released the freaking valve or the squeezer.
Squeezer.
So what's up with that? Why does it got to slow down? Why do we got to waste my time?
I don't know.
I think they're penalizing you because they want a digital currency.
No. These places flat out say, "I want prepaid. Goddammit! I want you to come into the store and give me money."
I personally have never seen a gas station do that.
No, well then I don't know, man. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to tell you, man. I travel quite a bit. Yeah. But so it does exist. So, in your opinion, pretend it exists.
All I know is from the Pioneer Valley to a little bit south, about mid-South Connecticut.
Okay, what about this though? It happens.
That's all I know.
It also happens if you only have like $30 in your account. Have you ever been in that situation?
No.
You've never been in a situation where you literally were down to your last dollar, you had to spend it on gas?
No.
Well, you're freaking no fun.
I have, but this was a while ago, though. All right, so continue with what you're saying. Oh, because it'll drain your account and then it'll go slower. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Okay, that was fun. Thanks for bringing down the whole mood of the room.
Don't ask me. I used to have a fucking vehicle. You want to hear about gas stories? Okay? Huh? Brewoosh?
What?
You want to hear a gasoline story? My first vehicle? My fucking gas meter didn't work. I used to have to fill up the tank and then calculate how many miles that would last me. Okay? You want to hear a story? How about that? Okay?
All right. Hey, what's the deal with this? You're in line. You're trying to buy groceries, right?
Oh my gosh.
You right?
So much about
You're in the lines. You're trying to buy groceries. You got a cart full. All right. You're the next person in line, but you're in between the freaking like little candy kiosks and magazines and shit like that, right? And then somebody opens up the line next to the next person in line, and the person behind you or the person behind them freaking goes right in. You've been waiting the longest. You would be able to go if those stupid kiosk things weren't there. Why do they allow that? How come they don't teach cashiers to be like, no, listen, when you open up a line, you take the next actual person in line. If somebody else runs over, you punch them in the face, kick them right in the dick, shove a Snicker bar up their ass, like just like twist it a little bit, you know? Okay, just slide it right up in there and say, sir, you need to wait your turn.
Yeah.
And then...
I mean, they did make a solution on that.
They did?
Yeah, it's called self-checkout.
That's not a solution at all. It's not a no, nothing was...
I mean, they did come out with that because the cashiers are completely
Yeah,
incompetent. So
this gets to my point on that. The cashiers, so I know for a fact that the cashiers are told to kind of police that a little bit, but most of them are on pills, so they're not able to be competent enough to say like, okay, like just look and see who's up next. So that leaves it to the discretion of the general public, which the majority are fucked in the head.
Whoa.
So yeah, and they have no manners or no respect or no fucking nothing.
I think there should be like bouncers at grocery store lines. If you're an old person with coupons, you go to the stupid old person couponer line. All right? And if you're somebody else that's also a couponer and you think that you think everybody else needs to go quicker, then nope, you're a couponer. You're staying in that line as long as you freaking get it. That's your fault. Too bad. Screw you. All right. I like the self-checkout lines though. I like that. It's just that if you got to know how to do it. These people that go up there and they start they think they can like scan their entire cart without taking anything out. And then they're like, wait a minute, how come this thing's not working? God damn it, this thing's never working.
It's meant for like 15 items or less. Maybe 10 items or less.
I think you can do them all. It's just the way that people are very impatient with learning how the thing works. So, but still, I don't like the whole deal where there's people out there that, oh, they said next in line, I'm just going to hop right over. Excuse me, sir. Wham! They don't even get don't ever freaking Snicker bar in the ass. Well, you just got snicked.
That's more of a general pop issue, though.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Than the grocery store issue. That's just people.
That's a great commercial right there. I'm sorry. Some asshole stealing a place in line. Some guy shoves a Snicker bar up their ass. You're not you when you're hungry. And then they turn into like an angel.
Or a female, yeah.
Or a female.
Transvestite.
Oh, what? Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
That'd be a great commercial.
Okay. Hell, screw this episode. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're done. We're done.
Barbecue, beer, and freedom.
That's what my shirt says. America.
Chilling and grilling. You can find that at your local Ocean State.
This was Walmart, baby.
Walmart.
One of the greatest traditions of 4th of July. I think everybody should get on this. Go to your local Walmart and get a freaking America shirt.
No, that's
America shirt.
I love that though because they're actually unique every year and they're made by who knows fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And they're, you know what I mean?
I almost got one. I got one world champion pickleball player.
And if you were 80, that would be cool.
Whoa. Okay. Hey, Silvio.
And Asian.
You just taking the cookies now?
Yeah.
Why is that the same way? What is going in here? There's like 2 cookies in there, and the things like look like it's fresh as.
Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't been open.
No, it absolutely has, based on how many cookies.
What are those? Like macaroons?
Oh, I don't like coconut.
Is it macaroons?
It looks like coconut. Okay, anyways.
Well, see you next time on the ABV podcast. That is. I was waiting for him to say Adventures in Beer by Volume.
The Adventures in Beer by Volume. Happy 4th, everybody. Go out there and do something independent. Break some shit. Drink some shit.
This shit sucks.
It's time to drink beer. Welcome to the show. We're getting drunk, yeah, don't you know? Let's crack another cold one. Get ready to have some fun. On the ABV podcast, that's Adventures in Beer by Volume. We got Ricky on the mic, and Brewoosh gonna keep it tight as they travel across the land, drinking everything out of cans. Yes, it's ABV podcast, Adventures in Beer by Volume. We got Ricky on the mic, and Brewoosh gonna keep it tight as they travel across the land, drinking everything out of cans. Yes, it's the ABV podcast, Adventures in Beer by Volume. Ricky and Bruce, they hitting the juice and telling you what they think about it. Welcome to the show. We're getting drunk, yeah, don't you know? Let's crack another cold one. Get ready to have some fun. On the ABV podcast, that's Adventures in Beer by Volume. We got Ricky on the mic, and Bruce gonna keep it tight as they travel across the land, drinking everything out of cans. Yes, it's the ABV podcast, Adventures in Beer by Volume. Ricky and Bruce, they hitting the juice and telling you what they think about it.